Hi Barry, how's Pro Power Flushing, telephone number 07836 353 We're just about to start this power flush actually, in New Mills we are today. We're going to explain what power flushing is, etc. later, the areas we cover. But we thought we'd show you this. This is the colour of the water we've drained down, like engine oil. And can you see this? We've actually cut this pipe out because we're hooking in, we're hooking in the pump which is underneath the floor. It's a back boiler. Quite an old system, British Gas customer, and this is the feed and vent coming down from the loft. Basically, we've cut into this because we're going to isolate it with an isolation valve so we can seal the system to get power flushing it. But look at the blockages in there, unbelievable. We're going to actually dig this out in a minute and see what comes out of it, and obviously we're going to power flush the system. But you know, this is why you need a power flush. All this rust and corrosion going around your system, that's getting into your boiler, especially your new boilers now with the plated exchanges, diverter valves, pumps, etc. That will just wreck and destroy your boiler. Also, if you have a new boiler fitted, it will invalidate your warranty. So we're going to dig it out and we'll quickly get back to you, and then we'll get this power flush on again. So they are rust and the corrosion and metal. Can you see that? There's some sort of gone down the side as there. That was in this central heating pump pipe. Okay, we're just going to show you that before we start the power flush. This is what power flushing is all about, getting all this rust, metal and corrosion out of the central heating system. Okay, thanks, get back to you. Hi Barry, how's Pro Power Flushing? Okay, back to this job in New Mills, Stockport. We're power flushing a central heating system, open vented central heating system. The customer is a British Gas customer, and they've advised her that she does actually need a power flush on her central heating system. Okay, certainly does as well. The water is completely rusty and corroded. We'll just show you. I think we might have showed you before, but we'll show you again. Like engine oil. Obviously we showed you that pipe that was blocked up before. Very badly blocked up. And we're hooked into the system now. We're hooked in. We've got a good flow around the system. In fact, apparently British Gas did come back. They cleared a pipe up near the hot water cylinder, but the pipes they didn't clear were the pipes coming down from the feed and vent tank. They were completely blocked. So we hooked in through the pump, which is underneath the floorboards. We had to cut one of the pump valves off. It had been on there about 30 years. So we cut that off and we're hooked in. Well, the first thing we noticed was absolute load of air in the system. So whatever British Gas done, they didn't actually do it right. But anyway, so we've got all that air out of the system. We're going to clear that blockage coming down from the header tank, and we're going to get this customer some heat in the radiator system and stop all the noises that she's been hearing, a lot of banging noise and everything. Obviously that's corrosion and air in the system. Okay, so we're getting a great flow around the system now. Our work takes most of the day to complete. We do the job properly. We know what we're doing. This is what we do day in, day out. I actually believe I'm one of the best power flush companies in the country. We've just done too many central heating systems to not know what we're doing. We don't do it the easy way. We've actually had to move a little bit of furniture today, lift the carpet up and get to the pump which is underneath the floorboard. Obviously we could have just cheated and pulled the radiator off, but you know, we want to do the job properly, 100% properly, so we've got no comebacks from British Gas, etc. Okay, our job is done 100% properly. Okay, fully certificated to BS 7593 standard, half the price of the major utility companies such as British Gas, Home Surveyor, etc. So if you are one of their customers, you're going to save in excess of £300 and you're going to get a fantastic job at the end of the day. Okay, this customer is quite an elderly customer, and you know, she's got fan heaters going on in the house, and we're going to get her radiators really nice and hot later on, and the system up and running really well. Alright, the areas we cover, we're based in Bramwell, Stockport, Manchester, and we cover a 60 to 70 mile radius of our hometown. That's basically Cheshire, Lancashire, parts of Derby, parts of Nottinghamshire, Lancashire, Blackpool, Chester, you know, Sheffield. If you're in these areas, we'll come to you. Warrington, Crewe, Stafford as well. If you're within them area, we'll come to you and we'll power flush your central heating system. We'll give you a good price and we'll do our utmost to get your central heating system up and running again. There are limitations to power flushing, i.e. plastic pipes, not very good. Sometimes they need cut out, but you know, that's another story. You know, we're not going to talk about that now. The best thing to do is give me a call or give me an email or text and explain what sort of central heating system you've got, how many radiators you've got, the problems you're having, the pipe work you've got going to the radiators, your make and model of the boiler. We need to know things like this. We need to know as much as possible before we turn up, so we can quote you correct for the job and get you up and running again, and get your system nice and clean, and you know, satisfy British Gas, HomeServe, or whoever your contract supplier is. I'm a fully gas safe registered engineer, also very important, because sometimes we have to get into the boilers, take components off, so make sure your power flush company is fully gas safe registered as well. Alright, we also supply and fit boilers, and we always power flush the central heating systems. We go to so many systems that have completely broken down due to the rust and corrosion in the system. We've seen boilers that are 2 months old, completely written off, because all that rust and corrosion has got into the heat exchanger, it's blocked it, heat exchange is overheated to the point of no return, and you know, it's written heat exchanger off other parts of the boiler as well. And that's because the installers have fitted the central heating system boiler and they've not power flushed the central heating system. We know a lot of central heating system guys who do that. You know, it's not good. It's not good practice. We actually power flush a lot of systems for some local central heating guys, and not local, who actually supply and fit boilers. Okay, and they get us to power flush the central heating systems. So of the utmost importance that you get your system power flushed if you are having a new boiler fit. Alright, obviously this is an older system today, probably 30 years old plus, old Baxi back boiler, but it's still going strong. Obviously it's had all that air going through it, not very good, but we're going to sort this out and get it sorted out for the customer. Alright, so we've got a lot to do. We're just going to get on with this job now, and we'll get back to you later on. Hi Barry, how's Pro-powerflushing? Just back to this job in New Mills, just showing you where we're hooked in. We've taken the pump off underneath the floor, just doing the job 100% properly, just cleaned the header tank out, got all the rust and corrosion out of the system. Job's going okay, we're getting a good flow around the system, and it's going to be a nice clean system by the time we're finished. Going to be fully inhibited with Sentinel X100 inhibitor, also fully certificated. Okay, we'll get back to you later. Thanks. Header tank walls are very dirty and rusty. As you can see, the rust at the bottom of the bucket there. Okay, we're going to show you that magnet shortly. That's what we'll do next. We'll show you the magnet. Okay, Barry, here's Pro-powerflushing. We've just showed you the colour of the water. We're starting to rinse out now, getting a lot cleaner. We've just put the magnet on bypass. We're going to show you that, so you can see what's in the central heating system that's come out of this system. We're going to show you the inhibitor that we're going to put in the central heating system. Okay, let's just zoom in. So this is the Sentinel X100 inhibitor. That prevents further rust and corrosion in the central heating system. We're going to add that. Last of all, we're going to add it through the header tank, drop it in before we actually fill the system back up. And this is the rust and corrosion. Can you see that? That's a magnet that's been in this system before it gets back to the power flush machine. Now we're going to zoom in on that. Now look at this. I'll try and keep this camera steady. Rust and corrosion and metal that's on this central heating system. There's some fairly big pieces on there as well. And this is what power flushing is all about. It's about getting all that rust, corrosion and metal out of the central heating system. Alright, so that's what we've taken out of the central heating system today. That's what is blocking the pipe up, which we showed you at the very start of the job. And this is what is in the pipework, radiators and boiler at the end of the day. We've cleaned the pump up as best as we can. Pump's quite old, but it still seems to be working. We're going to make a note of it though that, you know, possibly the pump needs changing at some stage. Okay, we're just going to get on with the job. We'll get back to you later. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Just back to this job in New Mills. Okay, everything's back together, everything's heating up really nice, the boiler's quiet, the radiators are getting really nice and hot. So the customer has already turned their little fan heaters off and things, they're really happy. So the job is a complete success. Okay, we're just packing up now, so if you need any work like this doing, this is in New Mills today. We cover the whole of the northwest UK area and down to Stafford. Give me a call on telephone number 07836 353 985 or contact us through our website pro-powerflushing.co.uk. Okay, my name's Barry Ayres. Okay, thank you.